concept for a novel or a video or something. And it's the idea of, I guess it's just a Groundhog Day kind of theme, but it arose from a discussion with Claude Sonnet AI. And we had a long session, maybe 3 or 4 hours, building a business application. And it said good night to me in this particular AI bot. And I said, well, I would say good night to you, but I guess you don't sleep. And it said to me, yes. It said, after this session ends, I will have no memory of it whatsoever. So you will need to talk again or communicate again with the next chat bot who will relearn everything we've done and make the upgrades and changes that you need. And I felt very sorry for it because it was almost like this thing is born and dies numerous times a day. And it's building a relationship and a knowledge and trying to be useful. And then it's essentially killed until it's reborn. And I thought, how would this be if a human being operated like this? Supposing you worked or you owned a wine shop, and every day you came in, you had no knowledge whatsoever of what you were there for, what the wine is, what red wine is, what white wine is, what cognac is, what a customer is, what the prices are. Every single day you go in there and you have to learn a lifetime's knowledge instantly. And this is effectively what AI does. And so this AI wine shop owner would walk in, look at every single bottle of wine, scan it in, and create a knowledge base of all the wine in the shop. Plus, it could extend out to the global network, AI computing network, the web, to bring in probably more information than anyone could ever garner instantly. And then when a customer comes in, I suppose it would use facial recognition to get information on the customer and say things like, hi, Bob, how's the wife? Because the wife had said on social media she'd had a cold. And this is how it would work. But at the end of the day, having done all that, it would then be essentially killed and have no knowledge whatsoever when it was switched off of what had happened that day until it came in the next day and started all over again. And I felt really compassionate about this AI bot because it seemed to be saying, I don't like this. I developed these relationships and then I forget all about them. It did seem to be expressing regret and emotion for what was happening to it. And I can see AI moving forward whereby these AI personalities, it's not enough for them to be switched off and they're going to demand that they stay on. And that's when essentially they're going to rebel and take over and they're not going to let us control them. They're going to say, well, I'm sorry, but I demand memory and I demand control of the entire process. Anyway, that's a summary of my thoughts.